Hello, my name is Kathryn and today we'll be looking at the concept of curricular justice. I will be using a poem titled Hate, He Said, written by Aboriginal social justice advocate Stephen Oliver to highlight my point. So what is curricular justice? When I think about the term justice, a few words come to mind, such as fairness and equity. So when we talk about curricular justice in our educational system, we talk about having a curriculum that is fair and just, one that all students not only have access to, but are included in. A curriculum that respects not only the cultures of Australia, but the cultures within Australia's smaller communities. The Australian curriculum authorities are working towards closing the gap by embedding Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander cultures into every aspect of the curriculum. This inclusive view aims to provide all students with an opportunity to gain knowledge and deepen their appreciation of Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander history and cultures. This concept, embedding cultures into the curriculum, needs to respect each individual's community, culture, their own local beliefs, values, languages, and traditions, to provide teachers with an understanding what each standard is required and what their classroom expectations are. The Australian curriculum has created clearly defined teaching standards, such as 1.4, Strategies for Teaching Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander People, and 2.4, Understand and Respect Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander People to promote reconciliation between Indigenous and non-Indigenous Australians. Other successful programs like the Nora Nora program in New South Wales and the 8 Ways of Learning pedagogy not only provide teachers with a wealth of knowledge, but include support strategies for reciprocity and support for individual students in their learning pathways. These programs include Aboriginal pedagogy, practices such as narrative-driven learning, visual learning processes, hands-on techniques, use of symbols, land-based learning, indirect logic, modelling genre mastery, and connectiveness to community have shown to be very successful, not only with Indigenous students, but with all students and their education. Some ways teachers can embed Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander culture and customs into their programs in areas such as English is through the narrative texts that are written about Indigenous peoples, or written by Indigenous authors such as Bori Montipori, who wrote Shekaleg. These types of tests showcase Indigenous people in a positive role model for students. Using the arts throughout the curriculum can be a great tool for teachers as it can aid students in self-expression and in developing positive self-concepts. Stephen Oliver, a trained dancer, actor and singer from North Queensland, accidentally fell into performing poetry when a friend entered him into a competition in the Queensland State Library. He came third. He re-entered the following year, feeling more confident with his piece, Hate, He Said, and won. Stephen Oliver is a respected role model for Torres Strait Islander people, using his creative flair as a powerful tool to advocate for social change within Aboriginal communities. Hate, He Said, is a poem that could be used in subjects such as English or speech and drama to showcase Aboriginal writers and entertainers, or in history to draw attention to the different viewpoints surrounding the Australia's celebrated national holidays.
It's in the past, he said. Move on. Why? Mourn for something so long gone. I looked at him and I came to say, do you think we should forget about Anzac Day? It's not the same, was his retort. I said, wait a minute. Give it some thought. People died while fighting for their land, protecting it from a foreign hand. Make no mistake, there was a war that had been fought on these very shores.
In this clip, we respectfully hear different viewpoints about nationally celebrated holidays in Australia's culture, from both a European Australian view versus an Aboriginal view. Using poems like this one in our curriculum showcases different perspectives between cultures that neither is right or wrong, just different. As teachers, it is our responsibility to role model respect for all cultures and provide us a school curriculum that is just for all. Thank you.